Have you ever wondered why no matter how hard you work, success always seems just out of reach? Meet Daniel, a man who worked tirelessly but could never get ahead. He was stuck, frustrated, and on the verge of giving up. What nobody realized was that he was his own worst enemy, and the habits he clung to were silently destroying his life. Daniel was 35, married, with 2 kids. On paper, he had it all: a steady job, a home, and friends. But inside, he felt empty, frustrated, and stuck. Every month he promised himself things would change. He'd get promoted, start a side business, or finally take control of his life. But somehow, nothing ever worked out. It wasn't luck. It wasn't talent. It wasn't even effort. It was habits, deadly habits that he didn't even notice. Daniel had a dream to start his own online business. Every night, he would open his laptop, ready to begin. But the moment he sat down, he would scroll social media, watch videos, or convince himself, "I'll start tomorrow." Years passed, and his dream remained just that, a dream. Opportunities came and went while he delayed. Every moment he waited was a step further from his dreams. Even when he tried to make progress, his thoughts betrayed him. "I'm not smart enough," he would think. "Others are already ahead. Why bother?" Negativity clouded every decision. He saw obstacles everywhere and possibilities nowhere. It wasn't just discouraging, it was paralyzing him from moving forward. But gradually, Daniel realized that changing his mindset could change everything. He started replacing "I can't" with "I can learn," and "it's impossible" with "it's possible if I try." Slowly, doors began to open he didn't even know existed. Daniel's closest friends loved complaining. Every meetup was about what life owed them, what was unfair, and how success only happened to others. He didn't realize that their negativity was slowly dragging him down. When he finally distanced himself from the toxic influences and sought mentors and friends who pushed him forward, he felt lighter, more motivated, and unstoppable. For years, Daniel was terrified to fail. Even minor risks felt monumental. So he stayed in his comfort zone, avoiding new challenges, promotions, and investments. Each time he hesitated, life passed him by. It took hitting a major personal low, being passed over for a promotion he had prepared for months, to realize that failure wasn't the enemy. The real enemy was inaction. Every failure he had avoided was actually a lesson he needed. He learned to embrace failure as a teacher, to take bold actions even when afraid, and to see mistakes as stepping stones rather than dead ends. On top of all this, Daniel had stopped learning. He relied on old skills, old routines, and old thinking. He thought stability was enough. But the world moved forward, and so did opportunities without him. Once Daniel committed to daily growth, reading books, taking courses, and improving himself, he felt empowered, capable, and alive. His confidence surged, and his small victories began to multiply. It wasn't overnight, but Daniel gradually changed. He cut toxic friends, tackled tasks immediately, embraced failure, rewired his thoughts, and invested in himself. He stopped procrastinating, stopped letting negativity control his mind, stopped surrounding himself with toxic people, stopped fearing failure, and stopped ignoring self-improvement. Within a year, he launched his online business successfully, got promoted at work due to his renewed skills, and his mindset shifted. He no longer feared challenges, but welcomed them. Daniel went from stuck and frustrated to a man in control of its destiny. The transformation wasn't magic. It was breaking the deadly habits that had quietly been holding them back. Daniel's story proves one thing: your habits determine your life. You might be working hard, but if you cling to procrastination, negativity, toxic people, fear, or stagnation, your dreams will remain just out of reach. The good news is you can change today. Start small, take one action, learn one lesson, surround yourself with winners, embrace growth. Your future self will thank you for making the change. If Daniel's story inspired you, imagine the life you could create by breaking these habits. Don't wait. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of people committed to transformation, success, and living their best life. Your journey to the life you deserve starts now.